Lions TV, this is your preview show for Saturday's home game against Blackburn Rovers in the Championship. The first time that league football will be played at the Den since the 29th of February 2020 and a 1-1 draw at home with Bristol City. It's so long ago that I can't even remember the game. I cannot wait for Saturday. I'm hoping we'll get near a sellout. Let's start out as always with a starting 11 that I think Gary Rowett will pick to start the match. Okay, so 2 games so far. Queen's Park Rangers in the league and Portsmouth at home. No defeats, 2 good performances, in my opinion. Competition for places, as I always say. So what will Rowett do? I think there's an argument to keep the same side, but I don't think he will. I think he'll want to bring Ballard back in, but then I don't think he'll want to drop Leonard out. So I think what he's going to do is, I think he'll push Leonard into the midfield, put Saville in the 10, put Jed up front, and drop Bradshaw out completely, which will be harsh on Bradshaw. As I said, I felt he had a good game. And some people in the comments saying he's got a touch like a trampoline, he's no good, he loses the ball 80% of the time. I don't feel that's really the case. I think his all-round game is good. The only place I feel he does struggle, and I do agree on that, is balls into feet. He can't make it stick, hold up and lay off. And I think the Phobie's the same though, to be honest with you. So I think Rowett will go with this team. I think we'll go Bulkowski in goal. 3 centre-backs, Cooper, Hutchinson, Ballard, Marlon Romeo, right wing back, Scott Malone, left wing back, Keithton Bell and Ryan Leonard in the centre of midfield, with Saville in a 10, and Jed Wallace and Benick are Phobie up front. And honestly, I think that's a very good side. I like the look of Long, but I think obviously Bulkowski's the number 1 for now. If he keeps letting his shots from distance, I could have to question that. But yeah, I think Bulkowski will come back in. Of course he will. A double player of the season. Made some good saves at QPR. And he's had a little rest in the week. Maybe get rid of a few aches and pains, maybe. Marlon Romeo, right wing back. I think the gaffer rates Danny McNamara more, but Marlon Romeo's come in and performed well in my opinion, albeit his final ball still has a bit to be desired. But in Marlon's defence, Danny Mack's delivery wasn't great against Queen's Park Rangers, so I think Marlon's done enough to keep his shirt. Scott Malone's a given. 2 central midfielders. I really liked Saville and Keithton Bell. When Saville come back to the club, everyone was going, oh yeah, Saville midfield and centre midfield. And I said, no, Saville's not a centre midfielder. He just plays more advanced. He's a 10. But I really liked him there with Keithton Bell, and I prefer Jed in the 10 than I do up front. I feel he does the same damage, if not more, because he can pick more balls up from deep. So, and what he does is, Jed, if he's not getting any joy up front, he does come deep anyway. So you might as well let him play in that 10. And if we had better strikers, then someone else could play up front. But I think that's the team we'll go with. And I think it's a good side, as I've said. So let's move on to the opposition. It's Blackburn Rovers. They are managed by Tony Mowbray. He definitely has been around for a while at their club, without an absolute doubt. Of course, they won League One a couple of years ago, and they've established themselves as a championship side. But not currently, I don't feel, as strong as they was. However, they had a good start to the season. They beat Swansea on the opening day. But in midweek, they lost 2-1 at home to Morecambe in the League Cup. I just checked the lineups as well. A few first teamers out there. So I don't think that they tried to, duck out the Carabao Cup by any stretch. They had a little go at it and they lost 2-1 at home to Morecambe. So they'll be looking to bounce back. As I said, they're not as strong as they used to be. Bradley Dack, fantastic player for them. Did his ACL. Now he's too busy making reality TV with his missus. And of course, they sold Adam Armstrong in the week. He always scored against us, didn't he? And he always scored against a lot of the sides in the Championship. And that's why he's gone to Southampton for around £9 million. So for once, perfect timing for us, for Blackburn, to lose their main striker. However, they do still have a plethora of talent, and I'm going to mark the one to watch as Sam Gallagher. Joined Blackburn a couple of years ago for well over £5 million. He scored on Saturday against Swansea, and he will be the one to watch on Saturday at the Den. So, this is your pre-match prediction, and here we go. I am going for a second league draw in a row. 1-1 with Daniel Ballard up from the back to get our goal. So that's your lot for this preview show. I hope you have enjoyed it. I'm just working out my brain, because this is being filmed Thursday morning, early Thursday morning as well. Going out Thursday night. I've probably announced it by now on social media that the live streams, the watch-alongs, will continue this year. Maybe not every game, but definitely some of them at home. And we get going on Saturday at home to Blackburn Rovers. I've been lucky enough to be invited in the box by one of my sponsors. So instead of you watching me, watching iFollow at home, you'll be able to watch me watching the game at the Den. Of course, I won't be able to show you the game or the pitch, but you'll definitely get a sense of the atmosphere, hopefully, if you're unable to get to the Den on Saturday. That really is your lot this time. I'll see you at the Den Saturday if you're going. Please subscribe to Lions TV. Come on, you Lions.